We're doing a Paul is live listening party to, it's not coming across very clever. Seems to be okay. Yeah, we're live on YouTube. It's our first ever live broadcast. We're doing a listening party for Paul is Live from the 1993 album. Get your album and we'll listen along together. I think I've got everything ready for this. There you go. There is a copy of my original CD, which I bought in 1993. I have picked up a copy of this, which is came out last week. This is a Japanese, the HSD something. This came out last week. I haven't opened this. This is the new Japanese. It comes with a strip. It came out last week. Some Paul McCartney albums in the background there. I've got the Paul McCartney 3 ×3 edition. We've got they filled in the back of the CD. In fact, I'll just put them there. How are you? My name is Amato Richards. You're listening to Paul McCartney. Paul is live. Listening party. So get your album. And the first track we're going to listen to from this album is Drive My Car. And this was recorded in Kansas City. So here we go. I can hear the crowd. So I've got some other albums to show you there. I've got Band on the Run. Oh, come in. I told my baby what I wanted to be. Do I get flagged for copyright? Yes. Miss Barbara the Shane. Baby, you can drive my car. This album has got some critics because he released Trippin' the Life Fantastic a couple of years before. I think I was 90, wasn't it? And he brought this out after Off the Ground in 1992. I remember buying the tape for Off the Ground in 1992 on the day it came out. Sounds all right there. 95,000 views it's got on YouTube. Of the cover, this dog on the cover is called Arrow. It's an offspring of Martha, My Dear. Yeah, and so there you go. We've got some other Paul McCartney albums here. This is Wings Live at the Speed of Sound. Sounds quite good, this. Opening track, Drive My Car. A lot of people would say, like, maybe they should, like, started the live album with, like, hello, someone says hi, hello there, player 5-6, hello. Nice to see you. How are you? We're listening to a Paul is Live album from 1993, Paul is Live. This is the Japanese thing one, came out last week, and this is my original copy from 1993. Paul Curran. Hello, hi, how are you, Paul? Paul is Live. Drive My Car. Sounds all right. A lot of people say this has got like a lot of songs from Off the Ground. It's Off the Ground heavy, but obviously that was the album he was promoting. Any fans of Red Road Speedway here? Oh, got a love there. Hello. Yeah. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, so the first track there, Off the Ground. Fantastic. When was the first time you ever saw Paul McCartney live? First time I ever saw Paul McCartney live was in 2010 at Hampden Park, Glasgow. That was the first time I could ever afford it. And he did play this next track, track 2 from the album, which is Let Me Roll It. Dun, 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 dun. Now, a lot of people say that they heard this song too much, but it's a brilliant song, and it's one of his staples in his set. Yeah, the last song on Band on the Run. Fantastic. This is a Paul is Live listening party. Track 2, Let Me Roll It. Anyone, any love here for wildlife? I like this Wildlife. The song Tomorrow, fantastic track. So where was this recorded then? Boulder. Yeah. Sounds alright. There's my dog there. This is not Martha, this is Otis. Orado, hello. You're live on YouTube. Can't tell you how I feel. Oh, let me roll it. I do have the half-speed master which came out. Venus and Mars, fantastic album. My name is Amato Richards. I'll just say hello. Thanks, I've got a couple of messages. That's fantastic. Well, I thought no one would be watching. Fantastic. This is a Paul is Live listening party. We fold out the poster in the world. It is I wanted to get a poster of this. I wanted to get a poster of that massive and frame it and that, but there you go. This opens up. That you're gonna be mine. I can't tell you how I feel. Nice picture of Linda there. I was probably too young to go to this tour. Well, I was what? Not too young, like, but the 18 or something. I couldn't afford it when I was 18 to go to see Paul McCartney, you know what I mean? The first Paul McCartney song I ever got was We All Stand Together and No More Lonely Nights in 1984. Bro, you look like a British legend. I'm not getting involved with that, mate. No, I'm not even going to say his name because that's not right. I'm not getting involved in that, mate. I'm just a Paul McCartney and Wings and Beatles fan, but you know what I mean? I'm not getting involved in any of that crap, mate. Was that because of the dress? Okay, we're listening to Let Me Roll It. We've got a troll. Is that a troll? Is that what they call them? No, I'm only kidding, mate. Thanks for the smiley faces. We're listening to Let Me Roll It. The next track's going to be Looking for Changes from Off the Ground. Ooh, yeah. I do have some other vinyl here. Let to you. You listen to a listening party of Paul McCartney. Paul is Live. This is a new Japanese version that came out last week, and this is my original listen from 1993. I hope you're all right. I'd like to say hello to you all. Did see Bob Dylan last year, so I've got a copy of Rowdy, Rough and Rowdy Ways. Went to see him live in Liverpool. It was fantastic. So we're 2 tracks in. We're 8 minutes into this listening party. Let's go for Looking for Changes. This is when he's when he mentions the people experimenting on animals. Quite rocky, this track, eh? Don't brain. What I mean. Like this? Anyone like this? Any love for this album? You're the master, better queen. Oh, Gina, fellow creatures. I do like the backing vocals there from my old Linda there. Cameron Evans. Hello, Cameron. Hope you're all right there, buddy. Splash Tunes. Hello, Splash Tunes. You're good. You're good at too, man. They looking for change, yeah. You're the... Hello there, Cameron. Yes, looking for changes. I like this song. I do have a signed Noel Gallagher CD there for the single Sunday Morning Call. I know a lot of Oasis fans kicking about at the moment. I saw a monkey was like, Joe, you give him cigarettes to smoke. I'm going fine, Karen. I'm all right, mate. How are you? Yeah, we're all just looking for changes. Oh, we treat our fellow creatures. Oh. But I've just got loads of stuff here. Any love for this album? All good, bro. Loving life in Wales. All right, mate. Nice one. Having a wee bit of a banger there, mate. Yeah. I love Wales. Wales is fantastic. Been here quite a few times. Love it, man. It's great. So there's Looking for Changes. That was live in Kansas City there. The next track gets a lot of I don't know. A lot of people don't like this next track called Peace in the Neighborhood. Was that I saw a man that loved his wife or something? Yeah. You listen to a Paul McCartney Paul is Live listening party. I'm glad you're enjoying life in Wales, mate. I ever saw was a man that loved his wife. Oh, it came on. 20 years since Peace in the Neighborhood. 20 years since Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. Wow, 20 years. I remember when Fine Line came out, I was like, wow. I wasn't that keen on Fine Line when it first came out, and I was like, the album was certainly a grower. Certainly a grower, yeah. I've even got this one. I haven't even opened this one yet. I've not even opened this one yet. I say, peace in the neighborhood. Thanks for watching. You're watching a Paul McCartney Paul is Live listening party. We do have lots of Beatle content on our channel. Obviously, we were in Manchester last year to see Paul McCartney. We've seen Bob Dylan. We go different places, do all different things. And hello, how are you? Hello, Gaza mate. Nice to see you. We're having a Paul McCartney Paul is Live listening party. Yeah, fantastic. Because I can't play the music too loud because I'll get done for copyright, and we don't want that now, do we? This is Peace in the Neighborhood. Fantastic. Just going through some albums. I picked this up for £1 the other day. The Beach Boys, called Friends. This album's only on for about 25 minutes. But I did like the song called Be Still. I thought that was nice. I'm a love nation. You listen to, so you're watching and listening to a Paul McCartney Paul is Live from 1993 album, Listening Party. It's in the neighborhood. Watching each other. Now what I've done with the buy second albums, I always get these cases and just go like this. Then you got Friends by the Beach Boys. Do you have another one there? The Best of the Beach Boys. Not bad for £1. This one's 50p. Best of the Beach Boys. Yeah, might love. I ever saw a man who loved his wife. I've got my crate here. It's bringing the crate. I'm trying to keep it organised like my couch. Unfortunately, the show's that cheap. I couldn't. 50p. I guess 50p. The show's that cheap that I couldn't afford any guests. He's in the neighborhood. I have Two Virgins by John Lennon and Yoko Ono there. Still got the sticker on it. This is a reissue, obviously, from the Secret Canadian. I do have another one as well, but I can't show it because I can only show you that bit of it because it's nudity, and I'll get flagged for that. Yeah. You're listening to a Paul McCartney listening party. Paul is live. Just got this last week. This is the Japanese CD. It just came out last week. You got your photo. Fantastic. Do you like it? I love it. I was thinking about that today. I thought, I wonder if he gets his photo today or yesterday. I wasn't quite sure. You got your photo. That's fantastic. Fantastic. I've still got my photos there. I'm going to like get little frames for them and put them somewhere nice on the wall or something. You know what I mean? That'd be fantastic. Great. You're very welcome. So where are we now then? Oh, Peace in the Neighbourhood. Where was that recorded? Boulder. I don't know where Boulder is. It's in America somewhere, like, but I don't know. So there you go. Peace in the Neighbourhood. The next one's going to be All My Lovin', recorded live. Yeah, Peace in the Neighbourhood, Macca. It would be a fine thing if everyone had peace in the neighbourhood. The next track on this album is called All My Loving. Yeah. I don't think this album didn't do really well. It got kind of panned when it came out. Well, mixed reviews, I suppose. Arise and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Got some other Ringo. Got a Ringo EP here. There's a good track in it called Miss Jean. Hey. I'll ride home every day. Got another Ringo one here. Ringo Starr. What's My Name? And you just look at the you, the lips I am missing. And you got a John Lennon badge there, see? Hello, QM. Hello, how are you, QM? How are you? Hello, Gary. Hello, QM. I love him. We're on Paul McCartney, Paul is live listening party. All My Lovin'. Saying to you. Now, this one is quite a controversial album. Ringo the Fourth. Go Down in the Sea of Love, aye. That's Tango All Night. Wings, which he done a, what do you call it? That's cool. Hello, QM. Your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day. And I'll send all my loving to you. Fantastic. The sound on this album is actually quite good. I've not heard it for quite a few years. Like, I did listen to it a lot when in 1993. Like, all my loving. Ooh. I do have another single here. I've got Ringo Starr, Back Off Boogaloo. Back off Boogaloo, booga 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 booga, you get you back off Boogaloo. And Blind Man, which is from a film, isn't it? Okay, next track on the listening party is a thing called Robbie's Bit. Let's listen up. I see the Lion King behind you. Yeah. And the guy that put it in the wall fucking put a hole in the wall because he fucking missed it. Fucking hell. You want to bother these, pal? I'm glad you're going to be 21 soon. Or you happy birthday. There's a nice little guitar going on here, this there. Yeah. Yeah, man. The Lion King. Got my 21st birthday card. Thank you. Well, enjoy your 21st. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. You deserve it. Do, 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 do. Nice little guitar. Robbie's Bit. it seems a bit misjointed in this album because you've got all Macca stuff. This is meant to be a Macca live album, and you've got this. I know he's in a touring band. I understand all that, but it's a bit. You could have probably put this. I don't know at the end. I don't know. Just my opinion. I've got this one as a Ringo Starr Crooked Boy. This was a record store day exclusive, and I queued up at record store day last year, and I got one. It was a great song on it called February Sky. The 4 tracks on the CP were all written by the woman from Four Non Blondes. I forget her name. Yeah. Then I've got another copy of What's My Name. I've got 2 copies of What's My Name, which is, that album got absolutely panned. What's My Name? I thought it was alright. I've got 3 copies of What's My Name, have I? I've got 2. 2 What's My Name. Unbelievable. We're in 21 minutes. It's hard, but you know, when you're like talking just to yourself, basically, it's hard to like keep it up. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're watching this live. We've got Ringo Starr, Stop and Smell the Roses. There's a lot of love for this album in the Beatle community, but for me, I'm not really a fan of this album, to be honest with you. Okay, back to the music. Good rocking tonight. Macca does rock and roll really well. I mean, a lot of people talk about Run Devil Run and the album, the Russian album. I prefer the Russian album. The news, rocking tonight. Ringo on the RCN record label. This has got Back Off Boogaloo on it as well. The news. Rockin' tonight, tonight. Of course, we've got Now and Then, the Beatles, the very last song by the Beatles, Now and Then, and the very first one, which is Love Me Do. Love Me Do sounds fantastic. Now, well, that's a nice little bit. The band sounds really good, but the band is going to sound really good because, well, it's Paul McCartney and you can afford to have the best band, eh? You know what I mean? Pretty much. You're watching Paul McCartney, Paul is Live listening party. And if you'd like to follow our Facebook page, which is John Lennon and What Is Over Christmas #1. Rockin' tonight. I heard the news. Good rockin' tonight. If you've got any suggestions, leave it. What any other listening parties are going to do. Rockin' tonight. I have been listening to the Nothing Is Real Beatles podcast. I've listened to every single episode. It's fantastic. Nothing is real. I don't think they do it anymore, but wow, if you like a deep dive into Beatles and solo Beatles and the myth of the Beatles, and it's fantastic. Two Legs Paul McCartney podcast, fantastic. Beatley Tone, Mean Mr. Mayo, John Heaton, James Griffiths. I don't want to leave anyone out. Fantastic stuff. Okay. The next track we're going to play on your listening party is... I got a message from someone. All right, thank you. Right. Next one is called We Can Work It Out. There you go. This is nice. We can work it out. Someone just wrote, I can't believe a Paul song on YouTube has just 9 comments. Well, this is on his official channel. I mean, you know, because it's on his official channel, this song will be on loads of different channels, you know what I mean? So that's nothing to go by, or I wouldn't even take any notice of that. Sounds like good. I like the accordion. Well, this bit's a bit draggy. I was just recorded. This is in New York. Going to see him, going to be in your way. Wrong if I'm wrong. Okay, other more vinyl. I've got The Police. £1 for this. I've listened to this. It's okay. When I was young, my dad, he loved that song, Walking on the Moon. He loved it. He used to play it all the time. He had the single, Walking on the Moon. What else have I got? I'm finding another single. Yeah. Got a single as well. Now and Then and Love Me Do. $14.99 for a single. Okay, hell. Where are we up to? Right, okay. I can put them back now. Try to organise your vinyl, eh? The older you get, the more vinyl you suddenly come. There we go. Of course, I've showed you before that you got McCartney 3, Chaos and Creation in the Backyard, Wings Greatest, Venus and Mars Half Speed Listening Party, sorry, Half Speed Remaster, Wildlife, which I really like. Wildlife, it gets a lot of flack, but I like it. Next track is going to be Hope of Deliverance. Remember when this was on VH1 in 1992 or 3? It was brilliant. I Will Always Be. Love the video for this track as well. Yeah, I've always been a fan of Hope of Deliverance. It's a great song. I think it only peaked at number 23 in the charts. Because when you're listening to music and try to sing along to it, you probably sing out of tune, eh? So there you go. Put them all together. So we got that. We showed you that, didn't we? Yeah. Oh yeah. Because we've got Band on the Run as well. Just showed you Wildlife. If We Live in Hope of Deliverance. Red Rose Speedway. It's a great album. Up, I'm a I'm the Wings at the Speed of Sound. Jimmy McCulloch was shit hot, like. He was shit hot, like. Mind. Remember there was. You must remember that the label, the singles, it was huge at the time. Eh? Let him in. Open the door and let him in. Unbelievable. I don't know. I don't know. In hope of deliverance from the darkness that surrounds us. That's my favourite bit. How's everyone doing? Fantastic. So Paul McCartney, Paul's live listening party. I just do them for fun. We've done a listening party for Venus and Mars, 2 Virgins. What else was the other one? Ringo Starr, Look Up. There's going to be another Ringo Starr album coming out. Another country album with T-Bone Burnett. I don't know when that's coming out, but what we're really waiting for, we're all waiting for the new Paul McCartney album, which is, he said last year at Christmas time, he said there's going to be a new album. When is the new album, Maka? Okay, we've got Beth Orton, Sugar in Season. I did see Beth perform at the the Liquid Rooms. Is that the one on Victoria Street? Magpie, that was it. Check out the song by Beth Orton called Magpie. It's really good. You like it? Okay, Hope of Deliverance. What's next? Hope of Deliverance was recorded in New York. Next is Back to Boulder and we'll have Michelle. Yeah, Michelle. We've been on for half an hour. Wow. Half an hour we've been on. Paula's live listening party. Okay, where were we up to? Okay. Fantastic. Got some other vinyl here to show you. This one. There we go. Okay, Michelle. Got this one as well. I like the cover of this one. This was a charity single. Michelle, my belle. Martin Knopfler's Guitar Hero's Going Home. I only bought this because where's Ringo Starr? Oh, I had Ringo Starr on it. It's got Joe. There's Joe Walsh. You see, Joe Walsh is on it. Jeff Beck, rest in peace, Jeff. Roger Daltrey there. Hank Marvin's on it. You can see Hank on the cover. Great cover, this. Where's Ringo? Got Bruce Springsteen. There's Ringo there. See? See Ringo. Peace and love. Fantastic. Great cover. Oh, it's even got Local Hero there. Burt Lancaster. Wow. I never noticed that before. So, Paula's live. We're on to Michelle. Got a copy of Mind Games on me. This is the Music for Pleasure. This was a budget label, I think. The budget label in the 1980s, is it? Aye. For any trolls out there, you will be removed. I mean, I don't care. I mean, at the end of the day, you say what you like. I mean, okay, we're 33 minutes in now to this listening party. Well, this is harder than I think it was going to be. You know what I mean? Anyway, show you some of the vinyl we're up to there. Obviously, everyone in the world has a copy of this album. Oh, unbelievable! Could have, must be one of the most played artists on the radio, along with say Queen, ABBA. But this is my favourite Bob Marley album. I know this is a Paul McCartney listening party, but Uprising, what an album. Great album, this. I recommend it. Uprising, Bob Marley and the Wailers. My favourite Bob Marley album. There's not a bad song on it. Love it. Love it. So where are we up to? Yeah. Okay. My Michelle. So Michelle, recorded in Boulder as well. Next is a controversial song called Biker Like an Icon. From no wonder you're laughing there, Mackie. Because a lot of Oasis going on at the moment. Do have a copy of Why Me, Why Not. I think this is the best Liam Gallagher solo album, to be honest, in my opinion. This one's called Biker Like an Icon. Nice guitar sound there. Paula's live listening party. Name's Boom Bam Bow. YouTube. Facebook, War is Over. It's John Lennon, War is Over, Christmas #1. Yeah, I think this is Liam Gallagher's best solo album, in my opinion. In my opinion. Good. Because I've got this one, The Master Plan. I love this. I prefer this. I think this should have been the front cover. This is my favourite, you know, but they must be rehearsing there. Like an icon. There you go. So we've got the master plan there. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to tidy up a wee bit. My cousin fine voice in this album. The biker like an icon. Paul is live. Of course, Paul McCartney got back to resumes on the 29th of September, next month. Will the set list just be the same? Looking forward to all the instant reaction videos, the vlogs, blah, 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 blah. Should be fantastic. Right, let me sort this out. Sort some of this out. What are you down there? Aye, nice one. Yes. So, Biker Like an Icon. That's what we're listening to at the moment. My favourite Bob Dylan album is this one, Blonde on Blonde. This is my favourite Bob Dylan album. This album is brilliant. It's unbelievably brilliant. Then I did pick up Record Store Day Limited Edition, Keith Richards. And the expensive vinyls. It's only got 3 songs on it. But check out the song from Main Offender, which is Nan and Nan, yeah, Nan and Nan, yeah. Like this picture there, Steve Jordan. Someone tried to say that Ronnie Wood was disguised there playing the bass. If you watch it on YouTube. Okay, Biker Like an Icon. Biker like an icon. Okay. I think we may have to do this in 2 parts. So this will be the end of part 1. I'll show you some more video. I'm still picking up vinyl all the time. Like, of course, I've got another copy of McCartney 3. Okay, we'll end the listening part 1 of this live stream. Here, there, and everywhere. Here. Drinking each day of the year. Okay, thanks for everyone that's watched. I've got 4 thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, YouTube. I'm Matthew Richards. My Facebook is John Lennon. War is Over, Christmas number 1. Okay, thank you for watching. We listen to Drive My Car, Let Me Roll It. Looking for Changes, Peace in the Neighbourhood, All My Lovin', Robbie's Bit, Good Rockin' Tonight, We Can Work It, I Hope It Delivers, Michelle, Biker Like an Iron, and Here, There, and Everywhere. Look out for part 2, there'll be more vinyl. We'll show you some more stuff. We've got more bits and pieces to show you. Books, autographs, t-shirts, everything. Because music is a love affair. It's your life, isn't it? And to be in the Beatles community and speak to other people in the Beatles community, like Paul McCartney podcast, like Two Legs, and all these kind of people, Ken Michael. If I got Ken Michael's radio, check that out. That's fantastic. Enjoy all of that. And things we said today, and all that kind of stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Yes.